What's up, Bree? What's up, Keith? This ain't the time. This ain't the video. Anyway, I'm about to post this video, which is a video of the shooter from Joel Osteen Church. This passed yesterday. It's today for me, but it'll be tomorrow for y'all when this video goes. So I just wanted to post a video of the suspect first, and then I haven't decided whether I'm gonna go live and talk about it, whether I'm gonna go ahead and record the video, but I did want to go ahead and put up the video of the suspect so you can get a feel for, I don't actually know what that would tell you. Who we talking about? Okay, you got a face to put with the name, a period. Yeah. I don't know, because I just be looking at it if it was me. And I always, if I don't know them folks, like, you can't tell me, and I don't care if it's a celebrity or not. If I don't know them, I don't want to hear. I don't know them. I ain't got no Facebook with it. I don't know what's going on. And I'm always had a question, or either I don't want to hear the story because what's going on? Who is that? What they look like? Like, I be wanting to know all the details. So because I be wanting to know all the details, I figure y'all want to know all the details, except for y'all not into, like, y'all don't be watching crime stuff like I be watching crime stuff. So I think that's the point of me being on the internet talking crime stuff, so I can show y'all the crime stuff that I'm watching and share it with y'all. And then y'all can tell me what y'all saw. Duh. And that's how we come together, and that's how we learn the things and see the stuff and learn about what's going on in this world. Because, baby, it's a crazy world. And it just is what it is. But yeah, here go that video, y'all. And I see y'all. When y'all watching this? Oh, I'm gonna see y'all the next day. Bye, y'all.
Good afternoon. My name is Jeffrey Escalante Moreno. Today, I would like to talk to you about, are you okay with your kids, your children, your teenagers being friends with your teachers online? A place where one goes and talks personal backgrounds, history, who knows? Nowadays, social media has become such an icon with pretty much everyone. There's grandparents that have social media accounts nowadays. Even animals have social media accounts. Anyone can create a social media account. It takes nothing but 2 minutes and you're on Instagram, posting pictures of whatever you want. Now, I would like to talk to you on why it's unethical for teachers to become friends with your kids online. For one, I have a 3-year-old son. I do not know how one may feel in 15 years from now regarding the subject I'm going to make today. Although, if it's in the direction we're going thus far, this can get really out of hand quickly. Now, one of my first points that I would like to make in my here today with you guys is that there's many risks on why teachers should not be your friends to your kids online. Now, the number one thing is because there's no record of what's being said. There's no record of what messages. Kids can delete them. There's deleting of, now they have Snapchat, where you do it Snapchat, and it's gonna automatically delete in seconds. So first thing is that it's all secretive, it's all private. I don't think I would want my 15-year-old son texting his 25-year-old teacher privately. Another point that I wanna make here today is the fact that it's also, because it's private, it's secret, there's no way we can trace that. How am I supposed to believe if my son comes and says, oh, my teacher said this to me? I don't know, because there's no way of tracing that. I mean, there's probably some circumstances where you could file a lawsuit, and yes, you could probably get to the bottom of it. Though, is that really going to happen? the other thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about today is that since these accounts are so easily created, these accounts can be fictitious. You don't know if this person is really who they are. And what about if your child goes to school where there's a prayer, that you have a teacher that's praying on them? You have a beautiful daughter, beautiful son. Now there's this psychopath of a teacher that likes them. They're going to pretend to be someone they're not just to prey on your child. I don't think that's ethical. Brandon Fox on... Actually, let me start off by saying that there's a Missouri bill that was passed in 2011. It's called SB 54, which actually makes teachers and tells them that they cannot communicate with students electronically nor privately, thus leading that Brayton Fox actually agrees with this, and he believes that allowing teachers to communicate with your children can lead to sexual things, and I totally agree with that, because there's been many cases where teachers have fallen in love with kids, have had children, and actually in Texas there was an article that was written, and it states that 686 teachers lost their jobs between the 2010 and 2016, 81 cases by 2017. On how schools can stop inappropriate student relationship with children. That's what was said, and it's a proven fact. Okay, now my next point here is the fact that number two, my second point is that since it's untraceable, their children are at risk. There's no place where you can go and say, okay, my teacher said this, or the teacher can defend herself. There's no way. My child can be the one harassing the teacher, or the teacher can be the one. I don't know if my child needs help. I don't know if the teacher needs help. But how am I supposed to know if my child comes up to me and he tells me, and how am I supposed to trace this? There's no way of tracing it. And another article written by Daily Dot states, it was written in 2020, and it states that the school districts are pretty much scrambling up. They're trying to figure out a way of how they're supposed to stop this, because they know that there's possible risk, leading back to point one, that there has been possible risks, Now, my third point here today is very, very simple. When you are dealing with online accounts, just like you and I, we may have one. We may have something. We don't want people to know who we really are. We might want to be more open, and we might create an account with a fake name. And this is happening every day. I mean, there has been many studies done where teachers and students have been communicated with each other, and then they find out that, oh, it was the teacher the whole time, or it's just vice versa. And fake accounts are a big thing, because you don't know if this teacher it's working under a fictitious name, just like they can create a fictitious identity. Now you might think I'm going over the top, but what about if that account is by a teacher or someone posing as a teacher, and could be a sex offender, could be psycho, could have killed someone? You'd never know. Well, Alexandra Fleming in 2014 wrote an article on today.com, and she states that adults who communicate may say things to child and preludes to sexual contact. So this means that when a teacher is in contact with a young kid, young lady, they become familiar, okay? You don't know if this person is real. You don't know if this person is a killer. All you know that they're going to work their way into your child's life. And then what happens? They're at risk. Another article in the New Times, and I will conclude with this, it states that social media has many educational benefits, and I agree. And then it goes on and states that as well as to keep children safe online, there's a higher risk to keep them safe online. It has a domino effect. Which one do we pick? Are you keeping your kids safe?